February, 20th of February 2021. Insights, thoughts, and predictions about what's coming up. Okay. Yes, it's been difficult, but we are on the slow train towards the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. I did my pendulum over the calendar for the year, and I've got slow and steady change March, April, May. Okay, it's not opening up, and I'm talking from a UK perspective, but this is the whole world because, you know, they're all in it together. Things are opening up slowly March, April, May. June is huge. Okay, June is a lot of change, a lot of truths coming out, a lot of things coming back to normal, international travel opening up. So foreign holidays are looking good. June, pendulum just went crazy and it doesn't go back after that. Okay, I was looking at a holiday for August and it said that was absolutely fine. Went back to June. It was the same energy. Starts in June. So look ahead to that. All right. I did want to say too, don't feel pressured at the moment. There's two sorts of pressures during these lockdowns. One, to be accomplishing things, learning a language, learning an instrument. Oh, what did you do with your time? I did this, I did that. No, you don't need that pressure. Okay, we've just been trying to survive this. And a lot of the change has been internal. Another type of pressure has been to reflect on your life and make big decisions about huge changes you're going to make once this is all over. No, most of the change has been internal, small internal changes, and that will lead to bigger changes eventually at the right time for them to happen. Could be straight after this ends, it could be further down the track. But don't feel pressured to have done these huge accomplishments or huge reflections leading to big decisions. Things will go back to normal. There's all this stuff people are saying, oh, it will never be normal again. It will be normal, what we know is normal. Some things will be better. But the big change is internal. The big change is inside people. And you may not realise it, and that's fine. Because it's those little changes. You know, that's the idea of one of the train tracks being off by a millimetre. You don't notice it at first, but further down the track, two paths diverge more and more and more, just from that initial small change. So give it time. Okay, you look back in the years to come, and you might not notice things that you did differently after this time. And you go, that's when it started. That's what started it. But don't put pressure on yourself for it. Remember, you may not be consciously aware of a lot of these internal changes, which are going to lead to bigger changes outside. So just trust it, okay? Right. So I did my pendulum over the calendar. Slow changes, slow opening up, that slow train, March, April, May. Huge activity, change, revelations, okay, truths coming out. International travel opens again. Life back to normal in June. Now, it sounded too good to be true to me, but that's what it said. Okay, I originally looked at August, and that was so positive, I took it back. Not much movement in May, but June was big. Okay, so there'll be these changes, revelations of truth in June. Life will go back to normal and then spotlighted again in December. Truth coming out, truth coming out. Once things are back to normal and we have perspective on everything, we'll look at it with fresh eyes in December. It's a very powerful time. Okay, and something to look forward to. So I got these cards, Judgment, Five of Swords reversed, and Temperance. Judgment, justice, okay? Truth, freedom, justice, love. This is us. Okay. Justice. Five of Swords reversed. This is lies coming into the light. Lies being revealed. People being pulled up for their lies. Okay. Judgment for this. Temperance. Partly it's about patience. We do have to wait a few more months till June for this to come out, and then again December. but also it's this angelic figure, okay, being guided. We're being guided and looked over, and this is the force of goodness, and the force of goodness wins. Look at this light here. We're all a bit shell-shocked coming out, but then the sun comes out, the colour comes back into nature, it will be fine. But we do need to wait a few more months for this, but the wait will be worth it. We want the truth to fully come out. And just know you are looked after, okay? You are looked after. I would say get off technology. Like, okay, I use my laptop every day, don't have a smartphone, but give yourself a set amount of time on it and then switch it all off. Sit down at your desk or whatever you do and just have the headspace to reflect and have realizations and think creatively. Create space for that to happen, or it just won't happen. Okay, our minds are so overcrowded. So whatever way gives you that headspace, do it every day. Okay, I've got these crystals I chose for this reading. So one may be standing out to you more than the others, just by looking at them. I'll tell you the message I got from each one. They might all be for you, or one or two more than the others. So the rose quartz said, getting rid of a weight or a burden in your life and feeling better for it. What's weighing you down? What's holding you back? What's been a strain? You will get rid of it. Don't worry if you don't know when or how. You will get rid of it. And the sense of relief and release, you won't even regret it. You'll just be grateful for what's new, okay? The other message of this is see the soul in other people. Be kind, smile, do the kind little things that will help others more than you know, okay? Be the light in small ways, and that's big. People remember a smile, saying hello, small kind acts. Okay, be the light for others, especially those who just are really struggling to keep doing it now. The other message is you are not alone. There are forces, energies, angels, ancestors that are with you now that want you to be happy. If only you knew how much they're around you now, supporting you and guiding you towards what's next, you wouldn't worry. Okay, so trust that. Okay, black tourmaline is about power. Don't ever think you're not powerful. You're more powerful than you realize. What you are surviving is giving you strength. Be really decisive. Be assertive. Be really black and white about what you want. Okay? Say what you want and say it with a smile. Say it with positive expectation. Say yes, say no, just say what you mean. Okay? Also, try and have perspective. Rise above any situations you're in and try and look at them objectively. And go out in nature, touch a tree, sit under a tree, get out of situations you're in that you feel, where you feel crowded, where you feel you're in the dark, and get perspective. And third one is clear quartz. This is saying cool down, have a cool head. Make decisions with a cool head. Don't make a decision with a hot head. Okay, take the heat out of situations. Expand from the inside out. Internal change will lead to external change. Okay, so the energy inside you is expanding, and will eventually crack this outer shell, like an M&M shell. You'll expand so much, you crack this outer shell that's around you. It's been protecting you. You don't need that protection anymore, eventually. And your inner power will be so much stronger than this outer shell you've put on. Have no fear of the future. Be positive. You don't need to be afraid, okay? Don't hold on to that. Okay, so thanks everyone. I hope this was of use. I hope it was helpful. I am feeling a lot more positive, and yes, I have my up and down days as well, but a lot more positive about what's to come. June I'm holding out for, and a lot of other intuitives, psychics, tarot readers, astrologers have been mentioning that as well. June is huge. Truths will come out, our freedom back. Know that little internal changes that you've been making, consciously or unconsciously, are leading to what's best for you, and it will happen at the right time. Huge amount of support in spirit around you. And everything's going to be okay. All right, till next time.